Let's um let's jump into our prop bets. I'll run through my list and then you can hammer out yours. I got Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown score, Jordan Love over 1.5 pass TDs, uh Travis Kelsey over 6.5 receptions, Derrick Henry over 68 rushing yards, and CJ Stroud under 1.5 interceptions.
Yeah, I obviously there's a lot of injuries and things come out, so more on the Thursday night game, but I have a few things. For the rest of the slate, so I like Jahmyr Gibbs over 33.5 receiving yards. I took the other side of that game, so thinking that they were scripting them to be behind, a lot of screen passes, a lot of dump offs. So I think, he could break 30 in one catch. So rather than taking his over on receptions, I'd rather take his yards and think that he's going to break one. So far this year, he's kind of been their offense. They've kind of gone with the way Jahmyr Gibbs is playing. So I like the over on his receiving yards. On the other side of that game, I would take George Pickens over, I think he's at 6.5 receptions right now. That might go up. I'm not real sure. I haven't looked at CD's line, but been happening a lot where CD's getting double coverage, and I don't think there's anybody in the league that can guard George Pickens one-on-one on a deep ball. He's getting a lot of looks, a lot of looks, and with the catches that he's making, Dak's starting to trust him a little bit more just to throw it up. So George Pickens over on receptions. If you want to take yards too, I wouldn't be mad at you, but I think it's sitting at over 80 now, which is quite a bit. Like those two guys in the Buffalo game. I like Josh Allen over 32.5 rushing yards. He's been scrambling an awful lot lately. He did it a lot against us. His receivers haven't been able to make a lot of separation with corners, which has led him to get out of the pocket a little bit quicker, made him run a lot more. I think he does similar things this coming week. And then, like Mark said, I love Christian McCaffrey. Anytime touchdown. Seems like he's about to get back on that roll where he gets at least one touchdown every week. So you might as well just throw it in. All your player props is almost guaranteed at this point. And then Kenneth Walker, the third Seattle's running back this year. They've been kind of doing this thing where he's the lead back, but it's more of like a 60-40 with him and Charbonnet, the kid out of UCLA. Well, he had a little ankle injury last week, which it seems like is not going to keep him out. But in past experiences, when either one of those guys has played hurt, that 60-40 thing's kind of split. So I'd play a lot of unders on Kenneth Walker. Rushing attempts, I think I've got it like 13.5. Take his yards under, and then vice versa, take over on Charbonnet this week. They're probably going to split that backfield to where Charbonnet is going to be the 60% now instead of the 40. And aren't they playing New Orleans, right? So
Who's that?
Seattle, aren't they playing? No, they're playing Atlanta. That's right. So yeah, lots of running, especially if you like Seattle. Lots of running. So take Charbonnet overs and Kenneth unders. Those are the big ones I have right now.